everybody, Beau Coin Hunter is back. Gonna throw some things up today and see what happens. See if anybody's interested in anything. But gonna wait for a few more people to come on. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I'm gonna do this one. This is a 5-cent piece from Canada. It's an 1885 over 5. So it's an overdate. And you can see it under a scope. Kind of hard to see here. But so basically it's a large 5 over a small 5. Oh, you're welcome, MS. Good to see you. So this is one of the things I'm going to be throwing up on here. It's estimated to be very good. This thing's quite expensive. Let me show it to you guys. Bear with me a second while I share my screen. There we go. All right, so let me make it a little bit bigger. Hang on. All right, so if you scroll down on here, here's the 1885 large 5 over small 5. And in fine, it goes for 125. This one is about a very good. So very good, right? That's what I have it as. Yep, very good. So it's probably about a $70 coin. Hey, Daddy Pa. So I'm not going to charge 70 for it, but actually I'm not sure what I'm going to charge for it yet. I know I paid quite a bit for it. Here, let me get rid of my screen. And make this one big again. So this is it. I paid 75 for it. So it's probably about where I'm going to start it at. There it is again. There's a 5. You can actually see, if you were to look up the diagnostics on it, it'll show you, see that little notch in the middle of it. It'll tell you that that's where it is. Good to see you, Daddy Pa. So yeah, that's one thing I'm going to throw up for sale today. I'm going to have a different Canadian bundle, which has a bunch of loonies and toonies and a couple regular 5 and 10 cent silver pieces from 1919 and 1921. Oh, we got 9 people in here already. I'm going to put this up for sale. This is a charm for a necklace, but you have to be careful because it's actually sharp. It's 925 silver. So it is for a necklace, like I said. It's sharp, so you gotta be careful with it. It's beautiful. But I'm gonna start that one out at 20. If anybody wants to start with that one, that's where I'll start today. 20 bucks for some sterling silver if anybody wants it. I didn't have much time to get ready for this before I came on, so. Anybody for a $20 start on a charm for a necklace? 925 silver. Let me see what it weighs real quick. So about 8.2 grams. So again, you're paying for an art piece more than anything. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. So $20 start. Nobody. I lost a few people. All right, let's try. Any JFK fans in here? Here's a JFK silver piece. So this would be cool to just hold on to it. It is 925 silver, but the ASW, actual silver weight, is 2.1275 ounces. So what's mouth at right now? About 36, I believe. So I'd probably start this one at 70 if anybody wants it. Pretty cool piece. I know there's a lot of JFK fans out there, so we'll start it at 70 if anybody is interested. It is 925 silver, 2.1275 ASW. Anybody for 70 on it? Over 2 ounces of silver. Look at that, it's so reflective you could see me in it. Nobody. All right. How about, hang on, let me look at something here. How about a better year Benji? Anybody interested in a better year Benji? 1949S, second year, San Francisco Mint. So I'll start this one at 20 if anybody wants to start at 20. Anybody for a $20 start on a Benji? Better year. Only 3 million minted. What's the estimated survival rate on it? Let's see. Estimated survival rate in all grades, 374,000. So out of 3 million, they're estimating only 374,000 of these left. And MS is at 20. Any other interest? Kind of hard to pass that one up, huh? 20 is a good price on that. It's definitely better than a pour, and pour right now is $17. So, right, sold to MS at 20. 1949 S Benji. Bear with me, I'm just updating the spreadsheet. All right, you are welcome. All right, so now I'm going to do a mixed lot of them. So I'm going to start with these. This is a toonie. This is a $2 coin. They're called toonies. Any of the marks are on the plastic on the flip. The coin itself is circulated, but not in bad shape. So I'm going to do that $2 coin. I'm going to do the same coin, colorized. This one is uncirculated. So it's going to have a much better shine to it. So 2 and 2. Then I'm going to do a circulated loonie, which is a $1 coin. This is one with the maple leaf privy. I'm trying to get it to show up better. There we go. Maple leaf privy. So you're going to get that loonie, and guess what? You're going to get the same one uncirculated, colorized. This is another loonie or a dollar. So you're going to get that. Those four things, that's $6 space right there alone. 1921 10-cent piece. It's a better year with these. And it is silver. So you're going to get that. Then you're going to get a 5-cent piece from 1919, which is also silver. And then the frosting on the cake is going to be this, which is a 1967 Canada Centennial Silver Medallion. This is 92.5% silver, 1.1 ounce ASW. I think I paid 30. Yeah, I paid 30 alone for that, but that was when silver was lower. So let's see. Let's do this whole set at a $45 start. $45 start. MS is a 45. MS, do you want to add this one to it? I don't see anybody else coming in over you. If you want to add this one to it, again, I paid 75 for this. This is like a really, really hard coin to find. What do we have you at? 45? I'm not even going to charge you 75 if you want to add this to it. Let's do it for a 105 start if you want this too. And that'll be for everything. If not, we'll just stay at 45 for that. All right, MS is at 105. Let's put that in with it. Anybody else? Probably not. This is going to go in an odds and ends bucket, or an odds and ends bin of mine that I've sent to him. All right, no other interest. I'm going to hit sold here. Not even going to count it down. All right, sold for 105 to MS. That's a good pickup right there. I'm just going to put it as Canada coin lot. I mean, you got them for the same amount of just two of the coins, so 105, 105. All right, let's have some fun. I'm going to put up something that I know a lot of people like. I had 15 people in here. Now I'm down to 11. Let's do this one. Blank planchette. Type 2, meaning it has the rim. So it has the rim, but was never struck with anything. Weight is zinc and clad. So it's just a 1 cent blank. Let's do buck and go with this. I know a lot of people like these, so. Buck and go. Plus shipping, of course. MS is at 3. He's going to steal it at 3. So again, you guys, it's a type 2. I didn't write it on here, but type 1 is just copper. Type 2 has the rim or the edge, and then type 3 there's no such thing because it would be the whole coin. Too bad we don't know what year it came from, though, right? Anybody else? Wow, nobody on a buck and go item. Just MS at 3. This one I did not find. I mean, I found it, but I found it going through a friend's coins. So hypothetically, I guess you could say I did find it and change, but I didn't find it doing like coin roll hunting. All right. With no one coming over yet, I'm going to sell it here in about 10 seconds, everybody. If you want to bid on it, now's the time to do it. All right. Sold to MS for 3. All right. 1 cent blank planchette. Type 2. This spreadsheet's going to be the MS spreadsheet. Buck and go. Sold for 3. MS. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do next? All right. Everybody might remember these. Yeah, I bet they were happy to get them. All right, so these are all those dollar tokens, you guys. These are all the $1 casino tokens. There's 50 of them here. Like I said, usually they go for about $2 per one. But I'm going to offer this up, all 50 of them, including the Trump one, for a $50 start, if anybody wants it. So $1 per token, which is insane. I have a couple books full of these too. So $50 start if anybody's interested in these. I thought I was going to have a good turnout with how it started. A lot of people in here, nobody bidding. Any interest at all? Nobody. All right, I'm going to leave those up there for a second. I'm going to leave those going for a minute and see if anyone's interested in them. All right. looking up something, so hang on. All right, anybody interested in these? Wow, these sell for quite a bit. I'm losing people left and right. All right, you guys, I put these up before. I'm going to offer them up again. My birds are going crazy. All right. So this is the Philadelphia edition, and I have the Denver edition. These are the commemorative quarters. Each one comes with the COA and a slab of the year. I have Philadelphia and Denver. So the only year that's missing is 2008. So the person that I got these from must have stopped doing it before the end of the set, which is kind of stupid, but I was looking online and you can buy the 2008 inserts for these if you want to complete the set. So I have the Philadelphia and the Denver. I'm going to do them for $25 a piece. That's insane. $50 for both of them if anybody wants these. Plus shipping, of course. You know what I didn't look for are errors. Like the double leaf and all that. Any interest at 50 for the two sets? Oh, look at that. It has an In God We Rust, too. Hold on. I'm not doing this for 50 if this has errors in it. Bear with me. Yep, this has an In God We Rust. I just had to look at it under the scope. son of a gun. Hang on, guys. Bear with me a quick second. What if it had like a high or low leaf? Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, it doesn't. And you don't have the spitting horse either. All right, so I'll still start it at 50. You'll just get a really nice ungodly rust. $50 for both sets if anybody's interested in starting it out. I just can't believe we had an ungodly rust in it. Nobody. Alrighty. Let's put some medallions up. See if you guys are interested in any medallions. So I have 2 of these. These are the Sons of Liberty. And they're both the same. Here's the second one. So we have 2 of those. Then I have one of these. So I have 2 of these. So let's do those 4. And these are gold-plated clad, and these are bronze, polished bronze. And then we'll do this one. This is a pretty neat piece too. This is a big honking piece, so this is 54 grams. It's copper nickel, but it's pretty neat. So we will do those 5 items. And I had a 6th one. Where the heck did I put it? Oh, there it is. Jeez. So I'm going to do 10 for those 5. So $2 per one, which actually is pretty good for a medallion. Hang on, because I messed about that. Let me move that out of the way. So $10 for those. And then this one's a cool one. It has an actual 1935 Buffalo nickel in it. Don't know if it has a mint mark. But it's actually attached right to it, and it's gold plated. But it is a real nickel. I almost thought about taking it off of here. I just don't know how they attached it. So this one I actually got in a bin auction for $6. But I'll do this and those 5 for $15 altogether. $15 start. Anybody? $15 start. Nobody. All right. A cent book, 1941 to 74. It is completely full. The only ones that are not, I mean, they're all going to be brown mostly. But it is a completed book. And the 1943s are in bad shape. Well, one of them is. But it's got all the wheats in there, all the way up until 58. So anybody who wants this, I'm going to start this book at $6. And the 43D and P aren't bad. The S has got corrosion on it, but the other two aren't that bad. Anybody for a $6 start? $6 start for a completed book, guys. Wow, nobody. Anybody who came in late, I still have this available. This is 2.12 ounces. It is Kennedy, it is silver. 925 silver, 2.12 ASW, which ASW is the silver weight. So even with 925, it would be the equivalent of 2.1275 of whatever melt is right now. Ooh, Daddy Pot came in at 6, I think, on the book. I did that a while ago. Hang on. So Daddy Pot's at 6 on this. I'm not even going to count it down. I'm just going to sell it to him. All right. All right. So anybody who's interested in this, $70 start. Still under melt. About $2 under melt. If melt's at 36 right now, it would be 72 total. But I'm doing it for 70 start. All right, well, I'm waiting on that. I'm going to write down Daddy Pop for the cent book. All right. So I still have that. I still have these too, if anybody's interested in them. The Britannia Liberty. I got these for $150 each, or $300 total for the pair, which is a phenomenal price because they sell for over $200 each. I mean, look at that thing. Amazing. So again, that collaboration between us and the Royal Mint was in 2024. So these things sell for about $200 a piece. I'm doing them together for $300. And of course, the English one, there's no way of getting out of here, has the king on the back of it. It's number 56 that was made. No interest in those. I still have that available. If anybody's interested in that, $20 start. All right, I'm going to put these up next. Hang on, I got to close my door. All right. I'm going to put these up next. These are 999 fine copper. This is the World of Dragon series. And this is a whole set of them. That one's the Norse. These things go for good money too, you guys. That one is where the heck is the name on this one? Chinese one, I'm not sure which one that is. That's the Aztec. They all have the same design on them, of course, on the outburst. The Indian. And these are uncirculated, of course. The Welsh, the capsules have, of course, been moved around. So, and the Egyptian. So I'm going to do this whole set for 100, which is a killer deal if anybody wants it. These things sell for over 25 a piece, and I have 6 of them. I have all 6 of them. The whole set. I want to see if where the name is on this one. It's funny, I see a 20 up there. So $100 start on these if you guys are interested. It's the entire set. So I'm seeing these go between 50 and 100 for the set. I've seen them go as high as 109, so 100 is just too much to put on it. I'll do the set of 6 if anybody wants them for 50. 50 start. Apparently what I originally bought them for, they're not worth that anymore. So $50 start. Anybody interested? Hang on a second. You guys can hear me before, right? Wanted to make sure I wasn't mute the whole time I was talking. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can hear me. No one's no one's chatting. All right, so this is one I'm going to put up if anybody's interested. It's made with two $half and one Ike. It is a silver Ike. And then the two $half. That's the handle of it. It does work. So if anybody's interested in this bell, let's see, his 3-coin bells start around $85, so I'll start it at 85. If anybody's interested in a 3-coin silver bell, $85 start. Anybody for 85? Nobody in for 85. Nobody. All right. So I showed this one off a while ago. It's a 1634 to 35 English half cent. It is a clip planchet. I am going to sell this if anybody wants it. Let me see what this is worth. Hmm. Hmm. I'm having trouble finding what this coin might even be worth. And I'm losing people left and right. There it is. Holy cow, it sold for 566 US dollars. So it's a half crown. It is silver. Weighs 14.32 grams. But this one does not. This one's 13.02 grams because it's clipped. And this is from group 3. It's the third horseman. So there's a horse on it. Yep, there's a horse. Man, this is coin's worth some money, you guys. So this one was very fine. This sold for $566. Mine is not very fine. Well, there's only one of these in PCGS's whole population. And of course, this coin, it says, is so scarce that it's hard to get prices on it. So let's do it for 125 if anybody wants it. $125 for this if anybody wants it. Can't even tell it's silver, but it's a half crown. That's weird. I thought the half C was half cent, but it's a half crown. 125 start if anybody wants this. Well, it looks like I'm down to 3 people in here, so I doubt that's going to happen. Anybody interested? Anybody interested? Well, for anybody else that's still in here, I still have mixed 1940s and 1950s nickels. Yeah, it's because I was like looking at everybody or looking things up. That's okay. So I have rolls of mixed 1940s and 1950s nickels. Anybody wants them, I'll do them for $3 per roll, just as book fillers. If anybody needs to fill books, you can get as many rolls as you want. I think I have 4 available of 1940 and 5 1950s. So if anybody wants them, just put bin and how many you want from the few people that are in here. Oh, that's okay, MS. I do that all day long. Let dog in, let dog out. Let dog out, let dog in. Take a break. All right. So nobody on this either? MS, I'm not sure if you were here when I was looking this up, but I was trying to find details on this coin and everybody left because I was so quiet. But I am going to sell this if anybody wants it. 1634 to 35. England half crown. This is silver, which is why it's got how many grams it is there, 13.02 grams. One of these in a very fine sold for $566 not that long ago. Or was it $655? Something like that. But this one is clipped, of course, so it's not even the whole coin. I'll start this at 125 if you weren't here when I was going over that, MS. And then I still have this for 70 if anybody wants it. 2.12 ounces. So even if melt's 36, you're still getting it under melt. And it's 2.12 ASW, so it's not troy ounces or anything like that, because it's 925 silver. It's 2.12 ASW, which would mean it's the equivalent of a 0.999 2.12 ounces. So you're even getting it more under melt if you are interested in it. So 70 on that, 125 on this if anybody wants it. I don't know what else I want to put up. Yep, nope, I got you. I still have all the star notes. So if anybody wants the star notes, 7, 8, $9 face value. They're all $1 star notes. This one's the nicest one because it's 2013 B series. So this is part of the duplicate series. If it happens to be one, it does have writing on it. But for the 9 of those, I would do them at 20 bucks. Just over $2 per bill. But that's because of the B note there. 2013 B. Don't forget, they're going to stop making star notes. So $20 start on that. Anybody need any NIFCs? Let me know. I'll send them out at face value. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I gotta see what's in these. Hang on. All right, nobody for that. Back up to 6 people here. Hang on, guys. I gotta see what's in these rolls. I put them somewhere where I would never put a roll, so. How about you? That looks like silver to me. Hold on a second. Why would I have just a roll of quarters? Yeah, it's definitely not silver. All right, so that is nothing. I'm going to put that over there. This one is Also nothing, I believe. Yeah. How funny. I got $20 worth of quarters just sitting here that are just nothing special about them. And I have a roll of dimes here, too. Huh. Must have been putting them away for a rainy day. That's hilarious. That's what happens when I open drawers in here. I get stuff like that coming out. Anybody need a Susan B. Anthony wide rim near date with some guck on it? It's actually not in bad shape. Even with the guck on it, it's not in bad shape. Still a wide rim near date. So I'll do that for 20 if anybody wants it. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day because I lost everybody while I was researching some stuff. I could do a half a gram of gold. Hey, Matthew Porter. You just coming in now, Matthew? I was doing research and I missed a bunch of stuff. Did I see? When did you send it? Damn it. Now I'm going to have to look at an email. Hang on. You missed a few things, Matthew. If you want me to go over them, I will. But I was doing research on this coin because I'm going to sell it. So it's a... Yeah, I'll definitely do that, Daddy Pa. I'll shoot you an invoice and everything, but I'll hold it so that you can add on to it. God, I must have missed it. I'll go back and look. Which email did you send it to? This one for the coin buds or to my regular one? So I'm selling this, Matthew. I was looking it up and a bunch of people dropped out. So what it is it's a half crown. It's from 1634 to 35. It is verified as being authentic. However, it has a clipped planchet. Normally these weigh about 14 grams. This one's 13.02 because of the clip. Because of the clip. So, one of these sold in a very fine for $566. So this one's not in a very fine, but it is a cool piece. I'll start it at 125. So that's one thing that you missed. Another thing that you missed is this. It's a JFK medallion. This is silver. It's 925 silver. It's heavy. The ASW on this is 2.1275 ounces. So even being 9.2 or 0.925 silver, the ASW is still 2.12 ounces. So the actual silver weight, if it was 999 silver, would be 2.12. So this is more than 2.12 ounces. Just let you know, that's just the actual silver weight. So I was starting this at 70. Okay. Yeah, I'll look in as soon as I'm off of here, because I do that from my phone, and I'm using my phone right now. So this is over 2 ounces. Even if melt was 36 right now, that would be 72. I'm actually doing this for a $70 start, if anybody wants it. It's a pretty cool piece. You know, it's pretty nice. So starting that one at 70. So we got that at 70. We have this at 125. I still have the 2 Britannia Liberty coins from 2024, both the Royal Mint and the US Mint. Doing those for 150 a piece, for so 300 for the set. I have a 925 silver medallion for a necklace. If you get this, be careful because it's sharp. It is 925 silver. Doing that for a $20 start. And then I was doing this bell, which is a 3-coin bell. And I'm doing that one for $85. It does work. So $85 for the bell. I did let everybody know that I have mixed rolls of 1940s and 1950s nickels. If anybody needs any of those for book fillers or to go through them to fill books up, I'm doing it for $3 per roll. Just tell me how many you would want. You probably remember the how many rolls do I have? I have 4 from the 40s and 5 from the 50s. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I couldn't add 5 and 4 in my head to tell you 9. I don't know why I physically had to count them right now, but that's a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, so I have 9. So it'd be 27 for the 9 rolls if you wanted all of them. And then you guys remember the tokens, the $1 gaming tokens that I have, all different ones. I have 50 of these available. If anybody wants to start a collection, it's a good way to start a collection. Usually these sell for $2 a piece. I was doing it for 75. Yeah, I'm tired. I was doing it for 75, but I'm going to drop it down to $1 per. So we will do it for $50 for all 50 of them if anybody wants those. I mean, that'd be good to start a collection with. Let's see. And then I had these. So this is the entire World of Dragons collection. These are all 999 copper. And it's the entire collection. So you get the China one, the Welsh, the Indian, the Aztec, the Egyptian, and the Norse. So you get all 6 of those. I'm starting that at 50 if anybody wants all 6 of those. These things go between $50 and $100 online for all 6 of them. So in a nutshell, that is what I went through today so far. Anybody? Or anybody for anything? I still have that really nice 1939 that everybody said I should send in for grading. Another full scent book? I do not. I don't think. Let me look. Hey, SF Kimrich, good to see you. I do not right now. No, I'm still working on it. It's not full yet. Oh, and I was offering up the 50 state commemorative quarters. The 2 boxes of them. You guys have seen those before. If not, I'll show you one of them. So like this, it comes with, let me make room again. So it comes with the slabs of all the commemorative quarters. I have Philly and Denver. They're not silver, they're just regular commemorative ones. The cool thing when I was going through them is in the Philly box, you actually have In God We Rust in the actual slab. So the only one this is missing is the last year, 2008, and they're both missing 2008. So I dropped the price down quite a bit. I'm doing 25 per box or 50 for the set, which is good. These things sell for $90 each when they're complete. This one, you're only missing the 2008. You can go online and buy that slab with the COA and add it to this, and boom, you have a full set. So 50 for both boxes, plus you're getting a In God We Rust in the Philly. If you guys want to see it, it's kind of hard for me to get it out, but I can show it to you if anybody's interested. If anybody wants to make an offer or bid on it. What is this? Man, it kind of looks silver. I was looking at it from far away. Anybody for anything that I talked about? I can't believe nobody went for this. $70 under melt for 2 ounces of silver. The Kennedy is 70. Yeah, I was telling everybody that even if melt is $36, which I think it's more than 36 right now, that's still $72. So I was starting it at 70, seeing if anybody was interested. It is 925 silver, but the ASW is 2.1275. So it weighs more than 2.12 ounces. That's just the actual silver weight. If it was 999, fine. So, and then of course there's shipping on top of everything, but 70 is not bad. What is melt right now? Let me look. Yeah, silver's at 38.13 right now. So that's $76 melt value that I was starting at 70. That's fine though. I'm good with that. Of course, I still have the OBW rolls, if anybody's interested in those. They're American Women quarter rolls that are original bank wrapped, never been opened. So I'm doing that, the 3 of those for 40. $30 face value. For 40, you can put those away if you need to. And of course, everybody knows I still have all of the American Women quarter graded set. I still have it available. If anybody wants to see her, here she comes. What do you mean 40 all in? You mean for the quarters? No, yeah, it would be plus shipping. So it would be, the 40 is basically to take care of fees, and then I'd have to get shipping. I don't want to lose money on $30 worth of quarters, but they're heavy. And then I still have this whole set, which are all, every one of the American Women proof quarters, silver first strike, and proof 70 decam. Every one of them. And of course, they do have different labels, but they're all first strike, proof 70 decam. and they're all silver. You guys want to see the nice one? The one that was hard to get? Here you go. Look at those fields, baby. And of course, all the marks are on the slab. Yep. Well, having the whole set and proof 70 first strike is pricey. Here's one that hasn't come in circulation yet. That'll be the last one released this year. Yep. That's why it's as pricey as it is. She's a nice set though. Let's see, what else do I have? Don't have Daviolio in here, or I would offer him some baseball cards. Yeah, you mean the PDS rolls? I'm doing the same thing with the PDS rolls. Like here's one of them. Yep, I'm doing the same thing. So anybody for anything that I was talking about up here? I know we don't have many people in here. Starting to get my mixed Canada rolls back up. It is expensive. I'm selling it on eBay for $2,500 for the set. That's a starting bid. Anybody who does it on the channel, I'm doing it for $2,000 for the complete set. But that's something that would have to be paid separate, like in a check. Yeah, and I don't mind holding on to it because it's going to end up being worth more. I haven't found anybody who has a complete set of Proof 70 DCAM first strikes up for sale. So I'm interested to see if somebody puts that up, what they put it up for. But I haven't seen a complete set of them. So let's see. Just looking around to see if I have anything else. I have some really cool Star Wars stuff. Any Star Wars fans in here? Anybody who collects Star Wars coins or anything? I'm hearing different things from different people, but it's going to be in the high thousands. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. What a great movie that was, huh? Oh, and I had a bunch of medallions that I didn't show you guys. I have one medallion, two medallions. Those ones are polished bronze. Then I have one of these. And then I have two of the same ones here. And then this one's my favorite one. So I was doing all of those medallions for $26. Actually, $25 I would do them for. That would be for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Search for more money. So when John Candy died, they were doing part 2, and then he died and they stopped. But it was called Spaceballs Part 3, and they were doing the search for part 2. Probably would have been really good too. All right, check out this bill, you guys. It's in rough shape, but the print on it is really good, right? Until you turn it over. Look how weak the print job came out on this, and they let it get out. Look how bad the print job is on this. And you can tell it's a mistake because look at the serial number and the seals, which they print separate. Those are perfect. But look, they were running out of ink or something. I was thinking about selling this. I should put it in a collector or in a to straighten it out, but I kind of like it. Yeah, I saw that going through my money and I was like, ooh, that is really nice. I don't know. If anybody wants it, shoot a price at me. I'll tell you if I'll take it for it. And no, I'm not doing it for $1. I have stupid cats in here. If anybody wants to offer up a price for that. Not sure if I'll take it or not. No, you want to know what it was? One of my cats scared another cat and knocked this down that's full of quarters. It's full of rolls of quarters. So, and you want to know what kind of quarters are in it? This kind. Look at that. Original bank wrapped bat quarters. I've gone through a bunch of these and found W's in them. So I kept the rest of the rolls. Want to know what else is in there? That roll. Same thing. Original bank wrapped was a whole box. Tallgrass Prairie. And I found W's going through these. So I kept the rest of the rolls. Can almost guarantee you that there are W's in this box. Also have some of these full rolls. And those are Denver minted. Also have these. Philadelphia minted. Yeah, I should open up one of these tallgrass. I should do it live and see what we get in it. See if we get a W. What do you guys think? Should I? See if I could get a W in one roll. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? See, I'd hate to sell them because then if somebody opens it and doesn't find anything, I feel bad if they bought it for more than face value. How much is Z worth? Like sleep? Sleep's worth good money. Hey, I have this if anybody wants it. So this is a bath set. Comes with bath crackle, bubble bath, and a bath bomb. Sleep is not really worth anything. I'll get plenty of it when I'm dead. I don't know. This is pretty neat. If anybody wants this, I'll sell it. I'll do this for 15 bucks. And down it goes. $15 if anybody wants it. I feel like Lucky Duck right now, dropping a bunch of stuff. By the way, you guys, he said he's going to be ready to do auctions pretty soon. He's ready to come back. All right. Bear with me a second, guys. All right. I'm going to open one of these. Let's see if we could get lucky and get a W. Ooh, lots of shiny edges. How many of what? Of these rolls? I have a bunch of them. All right. Philly. Billy. 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 Billy and Billy. Do my damnedest to hold them just by the edges, so. Billy. 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 Come on, give me a West Point. Billy. 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 Philly, 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 Philly. Don't think we're gonna get lucky, guys. Philly, Philly, Philly. I mean, it's pretty hard to open one live, so Philly, 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 and Philly. Nope, all Phillies. Well, I tried. All right, there they are. Complete roll. Uncirculated. If anybody wants to buy it, I'll do it for face value plus the fees, which will probably be $2. So I'll do it for $12 if anybody wants that roll, plus shipping, of course. For some uncirculated tall grass prairie. Anybody? If not, I'm going to leave because nobody wants to talk to me. I think I only had a few people buy on here. Yeah, just MS and Daddy Pa. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot invoices out, and we can go from there. All right, I'll probably be on later this week, you guys, or this weekend. So keep an eye out. All right, everybody. Have a good night.